So you've been building up your wealth through investments, but now you're getting to a level where the debt is starting to get uncomfortable. So what do? Well, it's not sexy, but I'm about to show you a strategy that works. Keep watching. Hi everyone, my name's Josh Masters. Over the years, I've been working with a lot of very successful property investors to build their property portfolios for them. Now, back in the day, in my grandfather's age, it was not considered a very safe move to buy all these properties. In fact, buying your own home and paying it down was a standard thing to do. But these days, when we're trying to build wealth, we want to get our hands on as much property as possible. So paying down debt is not very sexy at all. In fact, it almost goes against a lot of wealth building strategies that are out there. But is there a time to actually sit back, consolidate what you already have, and pay down some of that debt? Well, I believe there is, and there's a few occasions for it. First of all, if you've invested into an area where growth has really been exhausted and you don't see any more on the horizon for some time, it can be a good idea to put some of the extra cash that you have into paying down debt. Also, if you're not aware of where the next growth suburbs might be, paying down that debt in the interim can be a great strategy. I would also say that if you're uncomfortable with the debt levels that you have and they're causing you stress, nothing is more worthwhile than paying down some of that debt with the extra income that's coming in, rather than going out and compounding that with buying more investment properties that may or may not perform in the long run. So if you've got any questions around whether you should be taking on debt, I would usually advise you to either go and see your financial planner or accountant and talk to a property strategist like myself about whether you can identify the best investors or investment areas to go to in the future and when the timing might be right for you to do that, because it's not always gung-ho all the time for everybody. You have to take it when you feel comfortable and where your income lies at that time. So if you have any questions, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. You've been watching me, Josh Masters, on The Ladder.